Alright, good day everybody, Mike here. I'm at home and I'm just doing a little bit of pre-fall. We're rolling into fall and you can just feel it right now out here. And I got long pants on today. It went from extreme heat up here, like 85, 90 degrees and high humidity, and it just dropped right out. I think it was 14 degrees last night. And it's probably 20 degrees today. It's very comfortable for working outside, so you can just tell summer's kind of waning. And up here, if you look up here already, have a look at that birch right there, that white birch, paper birch. It's already turned and the leaves are turned, and you have a good look around here and you'll see those birches are one of the first ones around here to start turning, and they are turning and they're dropping their leaves too. So that's just the way it is up here. But what I'm up to today is I dug out these wildflowers right here. All these little holes are wildflowers I dug out of here, and I want to turn this area along here. I just want to get it kind of somewhat, I want to say, squared up. Not really square, but I want to get it edged along here, and I want to turn this into a garden. This is just wasted space, and I'm going to turn this into a garden to add to the other garden and get some soil in before winter and just get it prepped for next spring. And I took all these plants that were here and I just put them in here. I'm just going to start another wildflower garden here for next year, and I started it right here, and I'm just going to roll it in from here, and it's going to go eventually all the way downhill along the edge of the woods. I'm just going to do wildflowers there, and that's the way it is. But I had to get them out of the way, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to strip off some of this sod. No more delays, we're going to give her. I should have a digging bucket on here, but I'm too lazy to change it. We're going to go with a smooth bucket. Okay, so ideally I'm just trying to skive off the top of the sod here a little bit, and you can see, looking what we got for rocks underneath there. There's lots of rocks in this terrain here. I just want to skim off the sod, pull out a few rocks, and then we'll border it all in. day out here. So we got our cedar log over here. I'm going to set up a couple of rocks for stops so the log doesn't roll down the hill, and we'll set some rocks and put this cedar log in place. This was all wasted space in here, just hard to cut with a mower and everything, so I thought I'm just going to make it into a garden. So I'm going to fill this up with soil. I'm going to get a couple logs for the end, and we'll carry on. Okay, what we have around here is lots of rocks, so I thought I'd use them too. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rake this loam down a little bit and mix it up, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, so there we have it. You can see I put some of that black loam, and that is really, really black loam. Actually, this here is a bit heavy, this soil. I'd like to see it a little bit lighter. What this soil is heavy black loam. And I don't know where they get it, but it's not cut with sand, I can tell you that. There's very little sand in this. This almost looks like black swamp muck, but mind you, it's a good loam. It's a heavy, heavy loam, but the problem with this heavy loam is if it does rain hard, it holds water like a sponge. So being on top of the sandy loam that's underneath, which is well draining sand underneath, hopefully we'll end up with a good mix of growing ground. But this is all I wanted to do here. I just wanted to get this in place and not have to mow in there. And what I'm going to do along the outside is I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to run one little edge along the outside here, and I'll probably plant flowers along this side right here, and we'll just go from there. Really, the only money I spent on this job was the topsoil that I've had stocked over there, and the cedar logs were laying here already. And yeah, it'll just give us some more garden space. So all right, you guys, that's going to be it for this one here, and I'm going to carry on with a couple other jobs. On to the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.